3 kids, 1 dog, and the island of Manhattan laid out in an old treasure map. Zane is itching for an adventure that will take him away from his family's boarding house in Rockaway, Queens. So when he is entrusted with a real treasure map leading to a spot somewhere in Manhattan, Zane wastes no time in riding the ferry over to the city to start the search with his friends Kiko and Jack and his dog, Hip Hop. Through strange coincidence, they meet a man who is eager to help them find the treasure. John, a sailor who knows all about the buried history of Black New Yorkers of centuries past, and the gold that is hidden somewhere in those stories. As a vicious rival skateboard crew follows them around the city, Zane and his friends begin to wonder who they can really trust, and soon it becomes clear that treasure hunting is a dangerous business. This is a version of Treasure Island like none you've ever seen, one that takes the reader through little-known Black history and under the city of Manhattan itself. I am talking about Treasure Island, Runaway Gold by Jewell Parker Rhodes. I am reading it to you via the Libby app, and I obtained the book through Sacramento Public Library. I tiptoe down the stairs, 4 flights in all, my skateboard held tight against my chest. As soon as sunlight streamed through my window, I knew it was time to get up. Go, jump out of bed, dash on my clothes, escape the house. Sneak out before Ma calls, Zane, do this, do that, endless chores. Summer's almost gone, school hasn't begun. Adventure time. Behind me, Hip Hop thunks down the steps, his nails scratching clickety-clack. Shh. We pause. Hip Hop panting, me listening for rumors waking. Hip Hop's only 20 pounds, but he's sturdy, tough. A rat terrier, black with white patches, brown streaks. Stay if you can't be quiet. Hip Hop whimpers, lifts his paw. We high-five. Deal, I say. Tiptoe, tippy-toe, tiptoe, one last flight to go. With any luck, Ma will be in the kitchen. Every morning before dawn, she's prepping breakfast for the tenants. Kneading dough, chopping vegetables for egg scrambles, simmering oatmeal, slicing melons. Me and Hip Hop halt on the bottom step. My breath quickens. 2 feet to freedom, then out the front door. We have to run quick. Ready? I whisper. 1, 2. Zane, is that you? Hip Hop barks. Traitor, I say, then holler, Yeah, Ma, it's me. Where do you think you're going? Ma looks like a maid, wearing an apron, her hair pulled back. When Dad was alive, she looked softer. Sometimes she wore earrings and lipstick. It was just us 3. Now she looks worn down, always tired. I need you to set the table, then see me in the kitchen. I promised to meet Kiko and Jack. You can meet them after chores. Aw, Ma, skate park is going to get crowded. Don't argue with me, Zane. Face stern, she turns back toward the kitchen. This is your fault, I say to Hip Hop. He looks ashamed. When am I going to be a kid again? No work, just playing. A boy and his dog. Hip Hop barks. That's what I'm talking about. I set plates, forks, knives, and spoons, place water glasses, coffee cups. Drapes closed, the house seems like a tomb. After Dad died, Ma had to take in boarders, all of them old, smelling of Vicks Vaporub and mothballs. Mr. Penny, carrying his false teeth in a jar, always sits at the head of the table. Reverend Thomas, between bites, murmurs prayers. His wife never says much, just eats, or twists and shreds a paper napkin in her lap. Mr. Butler's diabetic. Retired, he stopped driving buses. He's cool, though. Sometimes he smiles, says, "Good kid," grips my shoulder, like he knows it's hard not having a dad. Beneath the table, he sneaks sausage, chicken, even green beans to hip-hop, then winks at me. I don't set a place for Captain Matty. Finished. Ma wipes her hands on a dish towel, moving toward the kitchen counter. Take this tray upstairs. You sure Captain Matty's up? Yes, earlier and earlier every day, she says, shaking her head. Says hurricane season isn't over. Hurricanes? She's definitely a character. Ma doesn't say anything bad about anyone, but I know Captain Matty tries her patience. Captain Matty loves giving orders, like she's the boss, owner of the house. Her room is one floor above mine. Nights, I hear her pacing, hear her old woman's shuffle, her cane's thump, thump. Sometimes, at midnight, I hear shouting, curses, not clear if she's awake or dreaming. Sometimes I hear frightful wailing, "Stay away! Stay away!" I used to listen for an answer or the footfall of another person, but Captain Matty is always alone, haunted by ghosts. I lift the tray of wheat toast, grape jelly, coffee, and a hard-boiled egg. Zane, remind her of the rent. Worry strains creases around Ma's eyes. She likes you. Sure, Ma, I say, exiting, climbing the stairs. I don't tell Ma I remind Captain Matty of her dead son. A rogue wave swept him from the ship. He was my first best mate, she often says. I always squirm, feeling sad. Captain Matty's been rooming here for nearly a year. When she arrived, she handed Ma a fistful of bills, but the money ran out months ago. Whenever Captain Matty hears money, she ignores Ma, tells another sailing story. Ma doesn't like begging. Like Ma, I don't want to be evicted, our home sold. Dad was so proud of it. The city says Ma owes back taxes. They just want to demolish it for apartment buildings, condos, Ma says. Already neighbors on either side of us have sold their homes and moved away. Land values are going up. Investors pressure bankers, bankers pressure the city, and taxes rise. Everybody gets richer except us, a grieving family trying to keep a home. And this has been a preview of Treasure Island, Runaway Gold.